In this video, we'll be studying how the urine gets concentrated or the mechanism of the concentration of filtrate. That means how the urine gets all the useful substances reabsorbed and how the removal of only the nitrogenous waste or the extra is removed out of the body by the method of excretion. Now here in this phenomena or the process, two major components are playing very important role. That is the Henle's loop or the loop of Henle, and second is the vasaricta that is closely associated with the Henle's loop, and both the structures, that is the Henle's loop and the vasaricta, are present within the medullary region. Now, the mechanism which is involved in this process is counter current mechanism. Counter current mechanism because there is opposite, opposite phenomena is taking place within the Henle's loop and the vasaricta. Both of the structures, the vasaricta is closely associated with the Henle's loop. Now, this portion from the diagram you can see the renal corpuscle, that is the Bowman's capsule, and the glomerulus are present within the cortex region, whereas the loop of the Henle, the collecting duct, and the vasaricta are present within the medullary region. Now, for better understanding, we have also classified this as outer medulla and the inner medullary region. Now, here you have to get clear that the movement of the, as we have studied in the previous video, we have studied that the descending lip of Henle's loop is highly permeable to water. So as a result, lot of water is being released into the interstitial fluid of the medullary region, and this in kind decreases the osmolarity. We have mentioned over osmolarity per liter over here. So as you can see through this diagram, the osmolarity first is less because as it is passing as it is being filtered and passes through the tubular system, the osmolarity was less because more amount of water was present over there in the filtrate, and it gradually increased from 300 to 400 to 600, 800,000. Like this it is increasing because more amount of water is being released into the medullary region. Now, therefore, we say that Henle's loop are present in hypertonic interstitial fluid of medulla because greater concentration of solute is outside the cell than the inside. Now, the descending limb is more permeable, so more amount of water is passing out, and as a result, the concentration inside the tubular system of the filtrate is comparatively higher than that of the surrounding media. Now, the normal procedure is because this water is present over there in the medullary region, this fluid should get diluted, and if it gets diluted, the process of proper filtration and reabsorption will not happen. So to counterattack it, most of the water is taken up by the vasaricta, and as a result you can see it enters as, it is absorbed as 300 osmolarity, that is over here, and water is again removed from here from the descending area of the vasaricta. So the concentration of the substrate solute inside is very high, and at the bottom it is very high, that is around 1200. Now, the ascending limb of, to balance, to counterattack this, because over here the water is there, so the ascending limb of Henle's loop releases sodium chloride. So the ascending limb, which is broader than the descending limb, start releasing the sodium chloride, and as a result the osmolarity is maintained. Now over here 300 osmolarity is seen in the cortex region, whereas 1200 osmolarity is seen in the medulla region. So besides sodium chloride, osmolarity is increased by the diffusion of urea from the collecting tubules. As told, to manage the effect that the concentration gradient is present over there, to maintain the proper osmotic pressure for the proper filtration, the diffusion of urea also takes place from the medulla region, and excess of urea is passed back into the filtrate in the ascending loop of Henle. Now, the counter current over here, we are saying it is the transport of substances, which is facilitated by the Henle's loop and Vassaricta, and it helps in maintaining the concentration gradient within the medullary interstitial fluid and allowing the concentration of the urine, that is, then finally with 200 osmolarity it passes through the collecting ducts. So therefore this transport of substances, which is supported by the Henle's loop and Vassaricta, is called as counter current mechanism. And the main advantage of this mechanism is because this loop releases, this area releases water, this area releases solutes. So this maintains the medullary interstitial or medullary interstitium pressure. And this gradient therefore allows easy passage of water from the collecting tubules and thereby concentrating the filtrate. So that means if we have studied that amount of the the blood which is being filtered is around 180 liters per day, and the amount of the urine which is being produced is only 1 to 1.5 liters per day. So this is because of this counter current mechanism that is helping in bringing about the concentration of the urine.